sincere and honest,
positive,
active on campus,
respectful,
thoughtful of others,
accountable,
neighborly.
Remember, being a Spartan is more than just coming to school and going to class.
It's about being an active citizen
And understanding your rights and responsibilities as a student.
In order to be successful at York College, Spartans must adhere to the following guidelines.
Spartans should always be safe, personally accountable for their actions, and always representing York College in a positive way.
We are here to support you.
Student to student.
Throughout the course of these 3 segments, be sure to jot down some notes, as there will be a brief quiz following the video on Blackboard.
But don't worry, you can take the quiz or watch the video as often as you'd like.
We promise it won't take long. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and
Let's begin.
whether you're living on campus, commuting from home, or traveling off campus, your personal safety is top priority at York College. Therefore, the Office of Residence Life and the Department of Campus Safety partner to create and sustain a secure environment on North, West, and Main campuses.
The Office of Campus Safety is dedicated to providing effective, efficient, and consistent service to all of the college community. You are able to locate their office in the lobby of Manor Northeast. Their officers are on patrol 24/7.
If you're a witness to an emergency, it is imperative that you immediately contact the Department of Campus Safety and, if you're a resident, the RA of your building. In case of emergency, always keep in mind that there are close to 40 emergency phone stations located sporadically around campus. One click and you're automatically in contact with a campus safety officer on the other line.
If you see something wrong, report it. It's that simple. But remember, you can always contact Campus Safety's emergency hotline at 717-815-1314. In fact, record this number into your phone right now.
It's also important to note that Campus Safety offers a escort service on campus, anywhere at any time, so there's no reason that you should ever feel unsafe. Also keep in mind these last few points. Always use the buddy system, walk in groups, and keep your cell phone with you at all times. You should also continually update your emergency contact and missing persons information on the Personal Informations link on the YCP web.
One of the points of the Spartan Oath states that, as a York College student, I pledge to exercise all actions with integrity and respect. Keep this oath in mind at all times, as it could make the difference.
You're personally accountable for your own actions. Personal accountability can be a difficult transition as a new student because you're officially living in a new community.
My biggest advice for you would be to keep your academics and your future as your top priority. Whether you're hanging out in the residence halls, going for a job interview, or going out to a party, remember that ultimately your every decision can affect the outcome.
John mentioned earlier in this video that you should understand your rights and responsibilities as a student. You are now officially going to be a York College Spartan, so prepare yourself to be a good citizen and utilize every opportunity to grow as a professional.
Later on in the video, we'll be discussing the alcohol and drug policy here at the college.
And that's where your accountability becomes a commitment at all times.
We as students have been and still are in your shoes, but remember the college offers many resources that you can turn to at any point.
You can go to Campus Safety if there's ever an emergency, or if you need someone to talk to, go to your resident assistant. There are other programs offered at your college, like counseling services and the Peer Support Network, and you can find out more information at the Residence Life Office or the Student Activities Office.
If you're documented by Campus Safety, Residence Life, or the off-campus police, expect communication from the Office of Residence Life because you're held accountable for your actions. Someone once said that in life there are no makeup exams, so choose carefully.
It may not always be easy, but making a wise decision goes a long way.
As the Spartan Oath states, I pledge to examine how my decisions affect those in the college community around me.
From this point forward, you are officially a representative of York College. As the oath states, I pledge to contribute and support to a healthy, learning and living college environment. York College has been around since 1787. We as students must push to keep the morale as positive as it can be.
When it comes to alcohol, the student handbook states that underage and illegal possession, presence, use, and/or distribution of alcohol both on and off campus is strictly prohibited. When it comes to drugs, however, YCP has a zero tolerance for any possession, presence, use, or distribution on and off campus, so please be aware.
It is your responsibility to read the Student Code of Conduct online. And remember, just because you didn't read it doesn't mean you shouldn't obey it. Take action.
Reviewing these policies opens up conversation to other harm-related incidents that could negatively impact your experience at YCP.
Know the expectations of your surrounding community so that you represent yourself, your family, and YCP in a positive way.
In addition to knowing these policies, there are other ways to keep your college and the surrounding community strong.
Please obey quiet hours. If you're a resident on campus, after 10 p.m. on any night, you should respect your roommates and neighbors by allowing them time to relax, sleep, or study. If you're visiting off campus, you should remember that families and children also live there, so you should always be as courteous as possible.
Another simple act that goes a long way is just keeping the college clean. Remember to utilize the trash cans and not to litter on or off campus. These gestures help keep your college at its finest.
From now until the moment you walk across that graduation stage with your degree in your hand, you are personally accountable for your choices.
Yet you will always make the right choice when you remember the oath. I pledge to communicate and interact in a respectful and considerate manner. Make friends, get involved, and we can assure you that nothing will compare to your experience at YCP.
I am goal-oriented.
I am enthusiastic.
I am driven.
I am outgoing.
I am charismatic.
I'm a leader.
I am artistic.
We would like to leave you today on the last point of the Spartan Oath.
With these 5 points of the Spartan Oath, you will always remain safe, accountable, and representing your college in a positive way.
You can click on this link and review the Student Code of Conduct for yourself.
And while you're there, be sure to take a few moments to review the 7 key points to being a Spartan.
All right, enough of us. Now it's your turn to prove to us that you know exactly what it takes to be a productive member of the York College community.
You can complete the quiz by the due date, so take your time. But remember that you must complete it, for it is a requirement of all new students.
From Residence Life in the Office of Student Conduct,